Okay, what is your topic?
We are doing the defibrillator.
And what is the science behind this
The
defibrillator?
science behind the defibrillator is that during a heart reboot, the cardiac cells send an electrical shock that is strong enough to reboot and regulate the heart rate. Electrical excitation of cardiac cells require a stimulus of sufficient strength so that the transmembrane potential rises to the activated threshold. When an isolated cell is subjected to one electrode, the remaining cells will gain that electrical current. This will then restore the heart rhythm.
And what is the development of the defibrillator?
So the development of the defibrillator started in 1930. In 1930, the first ever closed chest defibrillator was developed by William Cohenhoven. This was the first ever and was developed alongside William Miner. And during this time, cardiac arrests were one of the main killers around the 1800s. And the next development in 1959 was that the closed chest defibrillator was improved and further developed. By Bernard Lound, this was refined and improved. He had some new ideas such as energy efficiency and reducing size and weight tremendously for the device. Bernard Lound was the original developer of the current defibrillator and the cardioverter. He spent 50 years working on cardiac arrest medical science. In 1960, the first ever portable defibrillator was invented by Frank Partridge. This was one of the biggest developments as this defibrillator previously weighed over 70 kilos and now it is down to like the weight of that one person can carry at a time. Frank Partridge was a Northern Irish physician and cardiologist and was the leading member for the defibrillator portable production. In 1978, the first ever modern automated external defibrillator was introduced. This is also known as the AED. This was invented and is now the same basic defibrillator we use today. It is the first automated defibrillator that can automatically detect ventricular fibrillation, which administers the necessary heart electrical shock. In 1980, the biphasic waveform was developed. This waveform / defibrillator invention was an important advance in the development as it overrode and replaced the Lound waveform in around the 1980s. This was improved the model and energy level required for defibrillation.
And how does the defibrillator work?
The defibrillator is a medical device that restores a normal heartbeat. To use a defibrillator, pad-like stickers are placed on the patient's bare skin to detect a heart rhythm. During this, CPR will be performed. Whilst a defib detects a heart rate, CPR is stopped and the patient isn't to be touched. Once given the all clear by the defibrillator, an electric shock is given to the patient. CPR is resumed. This will continue until obvious signs of life such as breathing occurs.
And what is the social impact?
The defibrillator has influenced and changed society's affirmation of the safety in medical situations. Since the rising popularity and usage, survival rates has increased. More people, including the younger generation, have learnt and gained knowledge in emergency situations concerning defibrillator use. Additionally, this powerful medical device has gotten more financially affordable and available to the public. This has had a greater impact on society. And this mannequin shows where the pads are placed on the defibrillator. This is a practiced defibrillator, a real one would be used in emergency situations, and that is where the stickers would be placed. This is another image of where the pads are placed on the human torso, and this is our little game defibrillator ball toss. So with 12 throws, the aim is to throw the ping pong ball in the two correct defibrillator pad spots where they would be placed. So it would be these two, like across the shoulders. So demonstration. Just try and get